So this is brewing attempt number 2. Number 1 didn't go so well. I took a video at the time, I'll show you a short clip, but basically I messed it up. I didn't seal the canister properly. Basically there's a black plastic ring that goes inside the screw top lid, and I had the seal on the wrong way around, and that meant this wasn't sealed properly, and I think because it wasn't sealed properly, the beer didn't brew properly. I mean, it tasted okay, but it just wasn't strong enough. If you see the video, I'm in a bit of denial about it, but in hindsight, no, it just didn't taste right. So in summary, what can I say? Obviously, it doesn't look like it should. Far too cloudy, and possibly that's something to do with the conditioning. Who knows? But decent head on it. Aroma-wise, not a huge aroma, just a slight sort of breadiness on it. Taste. It does taste clean and fresh, but you know, so does water. So no, it's got a pleasant, and as I said, a sort of Kolsch-like flavour to it. So this is the second attempt. This time it's APA, American Pale Ale, and it's supposed to brew for sort of minimum, well, brewing and conditioning minimum of 7 days. I've given it about double that. So I've given it 9 days conditioning. Actually, the maximum was 7 days for conditioning, so I've gone a bit overboard there. Hope that's not going to be a problem. And as before, we start by just releasing the pressure on it. So, from experience, you need to do this pretty gently and slowly. Here we go. Okay. And as before, we just want to pour a small glass that we're getting rid of. We're not drinking this, we're discarding it. Okay, that's probably enough, but I'm going to just take a little bit more out. Right. So a 45-degree angle. And let's pour our first pint. Coming out easier than last time so far. It does tend to run out of steam though. And it's done that again, but I'm not too worried about that. Last time what I did was just give this a bit of a shake, and then everything was okay, so let's do that again. Whoa. Oh yeah. Difficult to get it right. I mean, it's either not enough pressure or too much, but anyway, let's just leave that to settle. And while we're doing that, we'll just have a look at this style of beer. So it's generally crisp and dry with a light biscuity style. The main flavouring is left to the hop. Depending on the variety of hop used, the flavours can range from mildly floral and grassy all the way through to intense tropical fruit. And the description of it here, yeah, floral notes and just enough malt. Hop forward. So I'm getting a few floral notes on it, I guess. It smells better than the last beer, I've got to say. It smells a bit more like beer should smell. There's a sort of richness to it which the last one didn't have. So while we're waiting for that head to go down a bit, let's just open these up. These are 2 examples of American Pale Ale style beers. So that's one that's pretty common to see in the shops. It's Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And this one I've never tried before. It's Northern Monk Hazy Pale Ale. So it's a English brewed beer, I guess, but it's in the American Pale Ale style. So with this one I'm getting a lot more aroma, real sort of tropical fruit aromas, which I have to say, not getting from this, but that's okay. I'm thinking it might be closer to this Sierra Nevada in taste. Certainly looks a bit more like it, darker colour. Okay, they're all pouring to bit. I'm not pouring very well tonight, obviously. But anyway, that's just about drinkable. Okay, at the risk of getting this all over my nose, I'm going to just go in and have a taste of this now. That's a vast improvement on the first beer I brewed. No, this is much better. I think it's probably tastes about up to strength. It's meant to be 4.5%. To me, it tastes pretty close to that. It is a nice, easy drinking beer. Fairly sort of mild hops. Not that floral, I'd say, but and you're definitely not getting any kind of tropical notes that I think you will with this one. Let's try the Sierra Nevada. Yeah, these two are pretty similar. I mean, this is a better beer, I'm not denying that. But they're both recognisable as that American Pale Ale style, and I'd happily drink either of them, to be honest. It's a bit more bite to the Sierra Nevada. A bit more hoppy, I guess. But no, I'm happy with this one. This is good. I was pretty worried about the first brew. Wasn't sure if it was all down to the lack of seal, but I think it must have been. This one is so much better. So I'm not going to go on too much more, but I definitely am declaring this a success. I forgot to really look at it. I mean, it is a bit cloudy. Definitely Sierra Nevada, definitely a clearer looking beer, but you know, for first attempt, or second attempt I should say, I'm happy with this, and I will be ordering more beer from the Greater Good Brewing Company. And I'm not sure what I'm going to try next. They've got some stout, they've got another lager. I want to try the lager again since I screwed it up the first time. They've also got cider, so that could be interesting. I'll probably order 3 or 4, and I'll make a video once I've made those. Obviously it'll take a while, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.